Well, hello and welcome back to Discipleship Pathway. I'm so excited to continue our series today. If you haven't, please go back and watch the previous videos in this series because we're going to be building off of the topics discussed in those videos. Today we are going to be talking about people of peace. This idea comes from places in the Bible where Jesus' disciples went out into different cities, different countries, different communities, and they looked for places that they could stay. Specifically, they looked for people who were willing to accept them into their homes, into their lives, and then those people acted as a gateway into those communities. And so the interesting thing that we need to figure out today is maybe what communities are we already a part of that we can act as people of peace for ourselves but more specifically, who are the people who will help bridge the gap between what we know as church and what they know as community. And so it's really easy to step into a place and to be very public about your faith, if that's your gifting, to be able to say, I am a Christian and here's what I believe. What's oftentimes more difficult is to take things slow and to build relationships over time. And that's why a person of peace is very helpful. For me, it was my friend Blake. Blake was someone who I came to church with often, but he was involved in other communities that I wasn't a part of. And so when it came time for me to put a group of people together to play board games, Blake was one of those people. And so he's someone that I may have added onto my relational mind map because then he invited other people and those people invited people. And Blake very quickly became a person of peace into that community, which became a community of people in my life who I played board games with to this day. And they're some of my best friends. We are so excited to get together now, and I wouldn't have been able to have this experience of being involved in such a wonderful community if I had not known Blake. And so, who are the people in your life that could be people of peace? And sometimes that's something that we need to pray about. And so, as we fill out our relational mind map, we should be praying and asking God, please reveal to me who a person of peace might be for the community that you want me to be a part of. And we're doing that at the same time as we're continuing to pray and prayer walk and say, God, what community do you want me to be a part of? That's the step before identifying a person of peace. Or maybe things might work a little bit backwards for you, and you might know a person of peace and they might introduce you to a community that they are a part of, and things will just naturally fit and make sense because God works in interesting and extraordinary ways that we often cannot see because He is working and moving behind the scenes. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below as we are continuing to prayer walk and discern who in our lives might be people of peace for the communities that we are trying to reach with the gospel. Thank you.